let go of everything.
Hello everyone, I'm Femboy87, and that amazing intro was by Lucky Vibs. Go subscribe to his channel and go show him some love. He makes all kinds of intros for anybody, you name it. If you want an intro, he's got it for you. He's fucking awesome. He's made tons of intros, including one for myself, in which he asked if he could do for me, and I was like, hell yes, why the fuck not? I mean, that intro is just one example of what he can do. Go subscribe to his channel. But anyways, let's get right into the action of things. For this show of me predicting games. Okay, I'm a little upset, but I can't be too upset. Why, you ask? Because we went 12 and 4. 12 spot-on picks, and 4 not-so-spot-on picks. Alright? Most of this I picked pretty decently. And that was a great game between Tennessee. What a way for Marcus Mariota to come back and throw it on a 4th down to Andre Johnson for the score. When was the last time you saw him do that? During his younger years, I know that much. I mean, Jesus. Welcome back, Mr. Future Hall of Famer. That was a good game. And, oh, yeah, I won that one between the Ravens and the Browns. But I honestly wish I didn't. Because, man, the Browns tried so hard. They tried so hard to just leave it all out on the field. But good teams win big games. And as long as Flacco and Harbaugh are on the field, with all their amazing playmakers, they will always find a way. They're seriously like the Bill Belichick and the Tom Brady combo, where as long as they are there, there's a way to win. Osweiler, he has shown a lot of good stuff so far. Nothing amazing, but he's definitely gotten the job done. And that defense of his, man. And okay, this... I did not expect to be calling this one. Holy shit. Holy shit. I need to check something out in a quick second here, but first, I figured this would happen, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. Holy shit. Otherwise, this other stuff, I don't know what happened to the Bengals there. And oh... the Pats lost another quarterback to inconvenient sadness, man. I'm sorry for you. This was awesome. Defensive struggle to the end? Who doesn't love one of those? Anywho's. Okay. Oh boy, I'm still not over that I was able to pick this upset between the Rams and the Seahawks. I just know that the Rams have that tendency to beat the Seahawks. Fisher may lose every other one of his games, but by God, can he win that one. He always gets his guys up for that one game versus the Seahawks. Holy crap. This one I'm still very salty about. And believe it or not, I'm actually a little more salty about this than I am about my Packers losing to Sam Bradford. To whiny, injury-prone, crybaby, excuse for a quarterback, Sam Bradford. Are you kidding me? How do we lose that? It's his first ever start. I've never seen that in my life. Where a quarterback literally comes onto a team, doesn't even know their playbook yet fully, and just decides to win a game. Like, really? Oh my God. For one thing, that's what happens when we give up a guard such as Josh Sitton. That's what happens. That's one of the things that happens. I'm not saying that's the entire reason of why it happened. But when you give up a guard like of that caliber, it's really hard to find a replacement. And I'm still salty about that. But I mean, come on. You don't lose to Sam Bradford. I don't care who he's on. I don't care if he's on the 85 Bears. You don't lose to Sam Bradford. Not of this era. Rookie year, sure, maybe. But now? Are you kidding me? I wish we'd at least lost to Teddy Bridgewater, man. So I could at least feel grateful for Teddy Bridgewater and not in a complete and utter slump of fucking horribleness and despair. Oh well. And then the last game, we'll go over this probably, but I think Carson Wentz has got something in him this year. Now there's one thing I do need to check. So wrong thing. Yeah, this is where it starts taking forever. Because a friend of mine, Mr. Eagle, had some predictions as well. Jets over Bills, Giants over Saints, Redskins over... I got him on that one. No, I'm kidding. He's a great predictor, man. Go subscribe to his channel. I'll put his channel in the description as well. Let's see. Patriots over Dolphins. We got that one. Raiders over... Well, shit. We both lost that one. Falcons played a lot better, and the defense of the Raiders has not been playing well lately. Oh, man. Titans over Lions. We both picked that one. And that's crazy because not a lot of people did. Steelers over Bengals. Yep, we both picked that, but I didn't think the Bengals would lose that badly. Jesus. They're still a good team, but I think they were just off. Panthers over Niners. That was a give me. Cardinals over Bucks. Yeah, we both picked that. Broncos are... Okay, well, he's got a game on me with that one. Defense will always bail the Broncos out, it seems. Jesus. Jags over Chargers. Again, we both lost that one. Packers over Vikings. We both lost that one. Kind of ironically, really, and kind of upsetting, really. Chiefs over Texans. Got a game over you on that one. I picked the Texans. Hell yeah. Osweiler all the way, baby. But I can understand why he picked the Chiefs. Eagles over Bears. Right to pick that. Man. I'm sorry for you, man. That's not a bad pick. And they almost did it. It's just a shame that Josh McCown had to get injured. But that's what Terrell Suggs will do for you. He'll deliver the perfect legal hit to take a quarterback out of a game. And then finally, Rams over Seahawks. I am surprised that anyone else actually picked that upset. No, really, I am. That is an amazing thing. Great job, Golden Apple Gaming. I get the edge over you, though, in this week. Sorry. You still did a great job, though, picking these games. But anyways, after this week, what are my thoughts on this coming week, you're asking? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we just happen to have that week right here. Alright, we have the Texans at the Patriots for Thursday night. The game that everyone predicted the Patriots would win. Well, because of quarterback situations, I am picking the Houston Texans to win this one. Now this past week, I went 12-4. This week, I don't think I'm going to get that good. There's just too many even matchups for me to pick. Alright, two of the worst teams in the NFL right this moment. I'm going to pick the Miami Dolphins. Should I? You know what? Yeah, I'll pick Miami. I just think Miami has more weapons. Then this week, we have Oakland Raiders at the Tennessee Titans. Shit, dude, come on! What is up with these even matchups? I'll go with Raiders just because I think the Raiders can score a lot more and the Titans have not been able to score lately. I don't know why. I mean, they have a great running offense, but who am I to question? Alright. Ravens at the Jaguars. I know what everyone's thinking, that the Jaguars are just not having it again this year. Here's my upset of the week. And you're going to think I'm crazy. I'm picking the Jaguars. Yeah, I'm picking the Jaguars. I think they'll get their shit together. And I think they'll win this coming week. I'm probably crazy for picking that. Giants hosting the Redskins. I'm picking the Giants. Alright, this coming week. Bills are struggling, man. And the Cardinals are finding themselves. I'm picking the Cardinals. Yeah, it's a cold weather environment they're heading to, but not really, considering it's just the end of summer. I'm picking the Cardinals. I think they got more weapons, and I think they're on a streak right now to prove themselves that they're on the right path, so to speak. Alright. I hate you, Vikings. No, I don't hate the Vikings. I just hate Sam Bradford. I hate that he has to be the one leading them to victory. I mean, seriously, with their current team right now, they could have Brett Favre in his current age and be winning games. They could have Michael Vick and be winning games right now. No offense to these guys. But they could honestly be having guys that are even worse and still be winning games. Why the hell did they have to choose Bradford? Okay, you know what? I need to get over that. Okay. But nah, I'm picking the Panthers. Am I picking the Panthers? Jesus, there's just too many good games. I'll stick with that. I'm not going to do any takebacks. You're free to correct me when I'm wrong, because I feel like this week I'm going to be wrong on a lot of games. Okay, Broncos at the Bengals. Don't think because I'm salty against the Broncos that's why I'm not picking them. I think the Bengals were off last week, and I think they'll get their crap together this week. Okay, now we get to my team. Jesus Christ. But the Lions are trash. If we can't take the Lions on, then I don't see why we would deserve a chance at the Super Bowl. I'll pick the Packers in this one. It's a home game, their first home game. And I think that last week was a fluke. I think that Rodgers was cocky and that we just... I mean, did you see some of his passes? We were making Sam Bradford look... Heck, we were making Leafy and Jamarcus Russell look like Pro Bowlers. That's pretty sad. I think Rodgers needs to get his shit together, and I think that's this week. I'm going Packers all the way. Alright, Rams at the Bucks. Who do you think I'm going to pick? Though the Rams pulled off an amazing upset last week, it seems to be only a thing with the Seahawks. I like Jameis Winston in this one. I think he'll bounce back. Okay, and we both know that Russell Wilson's not going to lose 2 in a row, and he's going to be pissed. I'm picking Seahawks this week to win this matchup in this game. Okay, Jets at the freaking Kansas City Chiefs. You know what? I'm actually going to pick the Jets. It's against what a lot of people are saying, but man, I just think the Jets have a much better passing attack, much better running attack, and a better just as good, if not better, defense. I'm picking the Jets over the Chiefs. Chargers at the Colts. I'm picking Chargers, man. I think Gordon's going to carry the load for him. I think the Chargers showed a lot of good ways to bounce back last week against a good Jaguars team. I like the San Diego Chargers in this one. Okay. Steelers at Eagles. Sorry, Carson Wentz. But this will be a good game, I think. I think these two teams are really good. I think Carson Wentz has proven to be a great quarterback. I think they have a good running attack, good receiving core, decent defense. But experience is motivation. And I like Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers in this game. I like the Steelers, man. Oh, boy. Chicago at freaking... Cutler is known for surprising, but I'm not going to put any money on Jay Cutler. Come on. Even if I wasn't a Packers fan and I was a Bears fan, I wouldn't put any money on Cutler. I'm picking the Cowboys in this one. And I just think the Cowboys have the edge in this game. Home game, the Dak attack is just... It's like Laserbeam said. He is Tom Brady reincarnated. I love that dude. I love Dak Prescott from Mississippi State. He's freaking awesome. And when you got a running attack like Alfred Morris, McFadden, and Elliott from Ohio State, how can you beat that? Not to mention the receiving core with Jason Witten, Escobar, Dez Bryant, and Cole Beasley and Williams. How do you beat that for a receiving core? Then their defense is mediocre and decent. I like the Cowboys. Alright. Okay. Alright. Here's my deal on this. I'm picking the Saints. Why? Because even though the Falcons are 1-1 and the Steelers are 0-2, Peyton will get his guys together, and I think that Drew Brees will dot up the Falcons. That's what I'm predicting. I like I like the Saints in this game. And there you have it. And again, go subscribe to Lucky Vibs. He will make intros for you. If you just ask him nicely and are cool with this dude. He is awesome. Subscribers are going up by the second. I was 13 not too long ago. Go subscribe to his channel right now. Yeah. But hey. He's cool. He's awesome. And what can I say? Also, go subscribe to Golden Apple Gaming. He is my fellow friend predictor in this one. Also, go subscribe to Laserbeam if you haven't, because he really needs it. Anyways, that's it for right now. And as always, I'm Femboy87, and I am signing out. Peace.
Oh my god! Good, it'll get you. Oh my gosh, this is not What is he doing? Oh my Jesus,